Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Things That Go Boom. I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes. Romans chapter 1, verse 16. I don't know what it is about boys, but I've noticed that they like to watch things blow up. My husband and his friends will watch the same YouTube video of crazy kids lighting things on fire. It's extremely funny to them if the explosion does not go quite according to plan. I think their favorite video ever has to do with some kids who filled a large pumpkin full of dynamite and firecrackers and then set it on fire. You'd think the kids would have been content to watch it burn and then explode, but no, they had a better plan. One young, witty fellow approached the flaming pumpkin with a baseball bat in hand, reared back, and took full swing at the fiery mass. The pumpkin, of course, detonated, and the Darwin Award-winning kid was immediately encircled by flaming pieces of flying pumpkin. I believe his sandal caught on fire and he spent the rest of the video dancing around like a madman, frantically trying to kick it off. These examples of quality home entertainment will leave my husband and his friends literally rolling on the floor in crying fits of laughter. What is it about guys and explosions? As we enter Romans, the most detailed and complete explosion we have on salvation in the entire Bible, we find Paul saying that the gospel is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes. This doesn't sound like much until you realize that the Greek word for power is actually dynamis, the word we get dynamite from. Paul is saying that the gospel is like dynamite. It's supposed to be an explosion, a great fiery inferno of energy radiating out to everything around it. I think back to the videos I've seen of major bomb explosions and the like, and I see the gospel in a whole new light. So often it just seems like the old story, something we've heard at least 100 dozen times. But it's not supposed to be mundane like that. It's supposed to have power like actual dynamite. If the story of Jesus doesn't feel like that in your heart anymore, maybe it's time you went back and spent some time with it. Paul claims that the power of salvation should be like dynamite in your life. If it's not that way today, ask the Lord to open the story up for you and make it real, bring it to life. When He does, it'll top any explosion you've ever seen. May God bless you today.